Hey guys, Derek here. Welcome back to the channel, or welcome for the first time if you are new. We are back with another trailer reaction. This is for Thunderbolts, a new Marvel movie coming, I don't know when, but it is starring Yelena Belova, the Winter Soldier, Red Guardian. We got, what's his face? John Walker from Falcon and Winter Soldier. We got the villain from Ant-Man 2. So there's a lot of like misfits, and there's a ragtag group here. Bob from Top Gun Maverick is apparently in this movie. I don't know exactly who he's playing. I've heard the name Sentry. I don't know who Sentry is, but I guess we'll find out. This is kind of like not exactly one-to-one, but similarities are there between this group and, say, like Suicide Squad in DC. Not necessarily that this group's like, you know, working off imprisonment and, you know, could be killed at any moment, but they're just like a ragtag group. Some of them have been villains, some of them other stuff. In the comics, the Thunderbolts were assembled, I believe, by Thunderbolt Ross, hence the name Thunderbolts. And he is going to be in the new Captain America movie, so I'm curious how these two films will kind of coincide. Either way though, I'm excited to see what happens. So before we jump into this, if you end up enjoying my reaction, please leave a like on the video. It means a lot to me. If you're new here, hit subscribe, ring the bell so you're notified when I upload. And then if you're interested in seeing full uncuts for anything I watch on the channel, including this movie when it eventually comes out, consider supporting me on Patreon or joining YouTube memberships. You just sync up your own copy and you can watch along with me. But other than that, let's jump into the first official teaser for Thunderbolts.
Your subordinates will be reported to DoorDash HQ.
Alexei, it's me. Open up.
DoorDash HQ.
Yelena? Yelena!
Hi, Dad.
Sorry about the wait. It was on an important call. Highly classified. Lot of work.
Totally,
lot of
yeah.
work.
Super
Many
classified.
irons in fire.
You feel fulfilled?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, so full. So filled. But why do you ask this?
That's a lie.
What brings you here?
I'm guessing she does not feel fulfilled.
There is something wrong with me. An emptiness. I'm just drifting. And I don't have purpose. I thought throwing myself into work was the answer.
Okay. Evidently that's not working. Why are we fighting? That was cool.
Oh, no.
Who are you?
That's Bob.
I'm Bob.
That's his name in this movie too?
Nobody. You were all sent?
Everyone here has done bad things. Shadow ops,
Is this a setup?
in government labs, contract kills.
Yeah, so?
So, someone wants us gone.
Interesting.
What the hell?
We're brought up.
Was that Loki's scepter?
That there are good guys and there are bad guys.
What's the plan?
Puts his arm in the dishwasher. That's
Eventually,
insane.
You come to realize that there are bad guys and there are worse guys and nothing else. Look at you. So adorable.
Okay. So Val's building a team.
Don't worry, she's bulletproof.
bulletproof.
What happened to bulletproof? It's bulletproof-ish.
It's close enough.
Is that Bucky?
Hell yeah, that's Bucky. Why is he coming after us? Why is Bucky coming after us, brother? Okay, that looks very interesting. I'm very curious about like what the secrets are behind what's actually going on, right? Because I feel like we're presented with a fairly like not obvious plot, but like the plot that we are shown it seems to be not like a front, but like there's so much more happening from what I'm guessing, right? So we're obviously presented with Yelena right away being like, hey, talking to her dad, essentially being like, I feel aimless, I feel lost, like I don't feel like I have a purpose in life. I've been trying to do work and that hasn't helped. And you know, Red Guardian, he's lying. He's like, yeah, I feel so filled, so full. Like it is just not the truth. And while she's saying it, it's like cutting to a couple different characters like Bucky and the John Walker, U.S. agent. And I have a feeling like most of the characters in this movie are probably drifting on that same mental plane of like, they don't really feel like they have a purpose. And kinda, I feel like this trailer, like her words kind of hit a little bit with people's sentiments of the MCU in general right now. You know, that has been a common complaint that people have said of, you know, the most recent phase. What is it, phase 5, I think, that around? Maybe phase 4? Where they're like, you know, it doesn't feel like it has much of a purpose. It hasn't necessarily felt like it's been building towards something. And you know, part of that is because they had to derail their plans halfway through due to the Kang stuff. But in general, they weren't doing too good of a job of like really telegraphing that's what we were going to. Unless you were like a hardcore comics fan, then you knew. But otherwise, you know, the general audience didn't know. So, you know, her words apply to more than just her. And she goes to a job and is immediately attacked by a U.S. agent, and what's-her-face from Ant-Man 2 is in there, Ghost, I think, and they are immediately fighting. I think Taskmaster was there as well. Like, people are here. Like, multiple groups sent them here, I mean. And they're seemingly all here for Bob, the guy who's playing Sentry. Bob is not playing Sentry, Bob is Sentry, as far as I'm aware. Now, I didn't realize his name in this movie was Bob as well. I was just going from Top Gun Maverick, but I guess he's Bob in both films, which is fun. There's something more about him definitely going on. I think he might be bulletproof because they showed, you know, he's got holes all in his like medical gown, and there was a shot of like a bunch of soldiers firing guns and the bullets hitting the ground. So I think he's probably bulletproof. I've only heard a little bit about Sentry, like loose stuff, and how he's kind of like Marvel's Superman, if you could have a Superman. And apparently there's a interesting storyline, I think, in the comics that deal with like memory and, you know, time and stuff with him. I don't know what happens in it, but I'm loosely aware that he's involved. But presumably, you know, maybe the intent was to kill him, you know, figure, hey, we send in all these people, we can kill him, or, you know, if we can't kill him, we'll kill everybody else that's here so they don't know of his existence. I don't know. But then Val brings them all together as like a team and tells them, you know, there's bad people, you guys, and then there's worse people, right? You know, if we want to take out the worst people, we gotta build a team, and we don't necessarily want this to be public knowledge, probably. So they're like, we're not gonna bring in Captain America, we're not gonna bring in Thor, you know, we're not gonna bring in people who have a media presence. we're gonna keep this on the down low. You know, we gotta get rid of these bad people with some other regular bad people. And I'm curious what the frick is going on? You know, are different people gonna turn on different people? Because at one point, like, the whole gang is in this limo and they're driving, and then freaking Bucky pulls up on a motorcycle with his Winter Soldier gun and blows up the spot. So it's like, what's happening with Bucky? Because I doubt he's like under brain indoctrination again, because didn't he get that all fixed in Winter Soldier? So, you know, what is his motivation there? Why is he doing that? I'm very curious. There's a lot of mysteries in this teaser. It was a long teaser too, you know? They were like, hey, first official teaser, 3.5 minutes. Actually, how long was it? 3 minutes and 24 seconds. But that's including like the end credit part, like the, you know, whatever. Point being, this was a long trailer. Unexpectedly long. But yeah, I don't know. It looks interesting. It looks pretty good. It looks more serious in tone than I was expecting. Like the vibe of the trailer was definitely more, you know, I imagine there's going to be plenty of lighthearted moments in the film, but like the general tone of it felt a lot more somber and a lot more gritty and darker and sad. And it's yeah, I don't know. I'm curious how many of these people are gonna die. You know, I have to imagine some of the characters in this film are not gonna make it out. And that's gonna suck if it's Winter Soldier or if it's Yelena. I like both of them. John Walker, I wouldn't care as much if he died, but he's somewhat redeemed himself. Ghost and Taskmaster, I couldn't care less if they died. Those characters mean nothing to me. Red Guardian, that would be a bummer if he died, but would kind of make sense. Yeah, I don't know. It looks interesting though. I'm excited to see it when it comes out. I think that's all I have to say though. Definitely let me know what you guys thought in the comments below. I'm very curious to hear your opinions. Otherwise, if you enjoyed my reaction, please leave a like on the video. It means a lot to me. If you're new here, hit subscribe, ring the bell so you're notified when I upload. And then if you're interested in seeing full uncuts for anything I watch on the channel, including this movie when it eventually comes out, consider supporting me on Patreon or joining YouTube memberships. You just sync up your own copy of the film and you can watch along with me. But other than that, thank you for watching, and I will catch you guys next time.